Hey, how's it going, everyone? We're back for another video in the final whistle with myself, Lane Dayton, and today I'm going to highlight the game from yesterday, Fulham vs. Wolves. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get this video out yesterday. I was busy at work. I had a long day. But I want to get this video out because I know we have a lot of Premier League fans, Fulham fans, Wolves fans in the channel. And I just want to get this video out because I thought it was a very interesting game in terms of relegation battle and just in terms of the Premier League. We saw Adama Traore score his first goal of the season. Yes, it's very hard to believe that Adama Traore finally scored his first goal of the season all the way in the 31st game I think he's played all year for them in the Premier League. I think it's Wolves' 31st game. And like I was saying about a couple of videos ago when I was talking about Fabio Silva and the Wolves game I reacted to, I was saying Fabio Silva was a interesting signing. It was a shot in the dark and they're hoping it worked. And you saw Fabio Silva get an assist here. It was a nice layoff to Adama Traore. Really, this is Adama Traore's goal. It was like Lingard's goal we saw the other week where he ran with it on his own. But Adama really went for a run here. It was a nice ball from Fabio Silva. Like I said, he laid it off beautifully. It was a nice through ball. And Adama made the most of this. He took it down the right byline. He cut it across the 18. Really had no right to score this. Really, the only chance he had a goal here was just what he did. He put as much power as he possibly could behind the shot and just let it go. You could criticize Alphonse Areola and say you should be keeping that out at your near post. You should be doing better at your near post for a French international goalie who probably is going to be playing for the French team going into the Euros in the summer. You can criticize him saying you should keep it out at the near post, but really, I don't think you can. The power Adama Traore had behind this shot was incredible. You saw it go in, it was like a blink of an eye. If you're going to blink, you're going to miss it. What a shot, really. You talk about his strength, his power, and he showed it on this shot, too. Adama Traore is just a beast of a player. Yes, he hasn't had a great season. He's still been phenomenal, I think, in times. We saw it a couple weeks ago. I think it was against West Ham, the 3-2 loss. He put a beautiful ball in the box, and then Donker finished it. It was in my other video I talked about it. But here again, Adama Traore is showing his fantastic skill and his ball movement. He still can score goals, and he can still run with the ball. But I think Adama Traore is a shining light in this team. You've had Raul Jimenez out for a while. You have a great midfield in João Moutinho, Ruben Neves. The back line's been injured at times. Nelson Semedo's come in. He's done quite well. He's been shaky under a weird back line and some changes they've had to make and some rotations. But I think if Wolves can get a consistent team and a consistent forward up top and just remodel this team and maybe freshen up the back line because Willie Balley's getting up there in age, get someone new back there, Connor Cody and then Donker, and you got a solid back line. And you still got Johnny and you got Nelson Semedo. We'll talk about that another day in maybe a Wolves team review or something. But yeah, I think Adama Traore, even if he goes to a different team, he can be a fantastic sub or a fantastic starter in Spain or something. Just with his speed and his pure ability to come off of the bench, we saw that he can bully people off the ball. He can have a tremendous strike like he did here. And he can just win you games on his day. And it was great to see Fabio Silva getting on the score sheet. But really, if you're watching this game, it could have went anyone's way. I don't think anyone deserved to win, but Wolves, if you're going to give it to a team, Wolves deserved the win. They had a goal disallowed from Willian Jose at the first half. It was a beautiful header from him. It was a great ball in from, I think it was Daniel Podence who put it into the box. It got ruled for offside, but it was another one of those dodgy offside calls from the VAR and the Premier League officials this year that just absolutely don't make any sense. I think it was his sleeve or just a hair or something that was offside again. It didn't make any sense. It was a beautiful header from him. Like I've been saying, I think Willian Jose is a fantastic signing from Wolves. They brought him over from Real Sociedad in January. I think they brought him in because of the Raul Jimenez injury to his skull. And, I mean, he hasn't had really the balls into the box that he needs. He's a poacher. He can win balls in the air. He's decent in behind. And he's a great striker, I think. I think he deserves a lot more respect that he's been getting in the Premier League. I don't think we've been rating him as we should. And I think Willian Jose showed his talent here in this beautiful ball into the box from Daniel Podence and a great header from Willian Jose. Unfortunately, VAR had to kill the game again and say it was offside, which I don't think it really was. But if you look at the stats in this game, Wolves had 50.4% possession and Fulham had 49.6%. Like, you can't really say anyone deserved this game. Besides the two chances Wolves created. There was 3 shots on that either team, and Fulham had 14 shots to Wolves 7. Like, you can't really say it was a really uneven game either way. Like, yeah, Wolves had a bit more touches, just a bit more passes, like 20 more in each department. But, like, it was a game where you say, yeah, it should be a draw. Really, it was a goal disallowed for offside, which, yeah, you could say they should have won 2-0. But really, if you're looking at the game, no one deserved to win this game. It had 0-0 written all over it. A point would have been good for Fulham in this relegation battle, but it really hurts them now. Now they're 2 games ahead of Newcastle, which I really hope Fulham stay up. I think they're a big part of Premier League history. Same with Newcastle, which really hurts to see one of them go down. But it's not looking good for Fulham here. 2 games ahead of Newcastle. Only 3 points behind them. Yes, you can say they only win behind them. They got a better schedule. They play Newcastle last day of the season, which might come down to that. But with 2 games back of, with Newcastle being 2 games back of Fulham, Newcastle really, if you pick up a point, 4 games up. Which 4 points might not sound massive, but at this point in the season, you got 5 games left. Not sure where Fulham sit in games played. I think they're 32, so you got 7 games left. 4 points is a lot for down there. Yes, it might not sound like much because it's a win and a tie or a win and 2 wins, but 4 points is a lot for teams that are struggling at the bottom and they're really just crossing their fingers and hoping they can get a win. But Fulham just got to lift their heads up, hopefully move on to the next match. I don't know who they have next game. It's going to be interesting to see who they have because they really need a win here, or at least a draw, just to get that confidence going. And they got to hope Newcastle loses tomorrow because that's going to be a massive game for Fulham's season here and Newcastle season. But I'm going to sign off for this video. It's been a great video touching on the reaction to Wolves' Fulham game from yesterday. I'm sorry it was a bit late. I'll try to be quicker with the videos when I'm not working and whatnot. I'm going to have hopefully another video or 2 up today. I'm going to do a football wrap-up, and then I'm going to talk about a couple of contracts that were signed hopefully today sometime, and I might do another player review or an MLS team review, and I'll probably react to a couple of games today. We got the Man City game, which was a shocker, and the Liverpool game, which was another shocker, and Chelsea really came out and showed their talent today, which they didn't do last week against West Brom. But I want to say I'm glad I'm back again once again after a long day yesterday. I got this video finally up, and I want to say thank you very much, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, tell me what you guys want to see in the comments, and if you got any video ideas, I'd love to see what you guys want me to do. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later today, hopefully. See you, everyone. Bye for now.